Un vacilón, este es el show de la mañana en el tapón. Son un bombón, tírame remix, Elio Flow. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show. Esto es el show de la mañana, el show.
Este es el show de la mañana con Elio,
Dianelis y la bandida.
Este es el show de la mañana, el show.
Ahí estamos regresando. Eso, bienvenidos a la tercera hora aquí en el show de la mañana en Tu Fiesta Radio. Señoras y señores, pensaron que yo me iba a quedar encerrado en el baño. Me escapé, bandida, me escapé. Claro que sí. Bienvenidos a esta tercera hora. Tenemos un invitado súper especial. Vamos a estar hablando de boxeo, de boxing. Y esto no te lo vas a querer perder. Por primera vez en la historia de Legacy Park en Alachua, vamos a estar trayendo un evento. Y para eso tenemos un amigo acá que ya va a hablarnos todo al respecto. Pero no sin antes presentarnos. Este es Elio Piedra,
Dianelis y la bandida.
y somos
Tu Fiesta Radio.
Ahí está. Y bueno, señoras y señores, vamos a hablar un poquito de inglés. Vamos a estar hablando portugués y francés también. Un poquito de creol. No, mentira. Óigame, solo español, inglés. We have today a very special friend. His name is Wake, and he is the responsible for bringing the very first pro boxing fight, October 18th. Welcome, Wake!
Thank you for having me.
How you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. I woke up, I'm feeling wonderful, feeling blessed. Thank you for having me on the show.
That's awesome, Wake. Yeah. Thank you for being here. We're blessed also to have you here and be witnessing this historical and impactful moment. You know, Latinos, we all love boxing, and this is the very first pro boxing fight. I understand that ever happened at Legacy Park, right?
Yes, it is. They've had some other events, wrestling and things of that nature, but boxing, just all boxing. This will be the first.
That's awesome. Oh. So when we talk about pro boxing or boxeo profesional, we always expect a line up, you know, different fights and also we have the main event. Talk to us about that day. What can we expect from that night?
Well, I think when you come, it's a pro boxing event, so we're gonna try to have that same vibe that you might see on television when you see the big fights. We'll have between 8 to 10 different bouts, and some of these guys have been amateur. They've been very successful on the amateur scene, and now they're making their pro debut. Some of them have already been pro, and it's a new movement. So you'll see the energy of the youth. You'll see so many people traveling around from different counties because these fighters who fought in amateurs, they still have their amateur fan base. So they'll show up in our city and just have fun.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's amazing. So I understand that this is going to take place at October 18th.
October 18th, Saturday, October 18th at Legacy Park.
Legacy Park. At what time is what time we're kicking off the night?
Well, we're going to open the doors at 5 o'clock so people can start coming in. They can start getting settled and having fun. And then by 6 p.m., first match starts.
Okay, 6 p.m. first match. So, and that's also a question because people always ask. Now that you mentioned fun, are we gonna have food, music?
Yes, we will have a wonderful DJ on site.
Okay,
to keep the crowd entertained. We will have delicious food. We always have any event that I've done, it's going to be good food. So nothing's going to change, but it's going to be great food and entertainment all the way across the board, you know.
That is awesome. Yes. Let's talk about ticketing. Let's talk about pricing, the doors. Because let me tell you, we have some tickets to give away, but no, before Wake share the prices that we have at the door. How can people purchase or get the tickets?
Okay, so I have a link that I'll be able to get to you for purchases on tickets. We have general admission is $50. Okay, VIP seating is $80. And we also have what we call elite table seating because a lot of people they'll want to come as 8 to 10 people crowds and have seating. There's some extra things like alcohol will be on that table for you for free and things of that nature. So it's just going to be wherever you want to sit, but it's going to be a great seat wherever you get in the house.
Okay. So, quiero decirle que esto está tremendo para que sepan. I'm gonna translate this really quick. Octubre 18. Octubre 18 a partir de las 5 de la tarde se abren las puertas de Legacy Park, el Parque Legacy aquí en Alachua, Florida. Y a las 6 de la tarde tenemos la primera pelea. Tú sabes que
buena hora.
Tú y Chicolo deberían anotarse en esa cartelera. No, we have another co-host, Wake, that I want to put in the lineup with La Bandida with the gloves. You know what I mean? Yeah. They are always, back and forth. Let's do it. This is your opportunity.
Yes.
Y Dianelli la que está con la pancarta. Round one, round two.
And Dianelli is the motto. They always have the
ring girl. Yes. Gotcha.
Ladies and gentlemen, October 18th, octubre 18 en Legacy Park, que es en la 15400 15400 Peggy Road, Alachua, Florida. No tiene pérdida. I mean, we all know where Legacy Park is. We all been there many times. It's a wonderful park, wonderful facility. We're gonna be inside, and I'm assuming, right?
Yes,
the AC. It's gonna be beautiful. So, vas a tener comida, bebida, drinks, food. I mean, you name it. Y comienzan a $50 los tickets. And we have some tickets to give away here, ¿no? Así que you better get ready. But let's talk about the fact like this is called Wake Up and Dream presentation. Let's talk about Wake Up and Dream.
Okay. Yes. Well,
so is this an organization that you founded?
Yes, actually, me and my wife both. It started off Wake Up and Dream. A lot of people, of course, they call me Wake. Okay, and so I was always thinking about some of the youth and some of the troubled youth, at-risk young men, and I would always say, man, you need to wake up and dream big, And so when I started the nonprofit, that's kind of what I just kind of put that up on everything, and then as I teamed up with USA Amateur Boxing, I was doing the same thing, and now become a professional promoter licensed in Florida. I just keep Wake Up and Dream on everything. And we're so proud of that name. We're so proud of what we've been able to do in the community and just keep pushing forward.
That is awesome. What a story. What a story. I love that. I love that.
Only with that name, it keeps like people motivated. Like, okay, I have to do it. It's a new opportunity each day. I love that.
Wake up and dream. Levántate y sueña en grande. Me encanta. I love it. Para las personas que están en sintonía, estamos aquí con Wake. Él es un promotor de boxeo profesional que está trayendo la primera pelea, el primer evento de boxeo profesional aquí en nuestro condado de Alachua. Estamos hablando acerca de esta organización que es sin fines de lucro que él creó, que se llama Levántate y sueña en grande, Wake Up and Dream. Qué bonita historia. So Wake, let's talk about the fact like I know that your son is gonna be part of the fight, right? Of the lineup of fighters. How exciting for a father to experience and to witness that. How do you feel about it?
Hey, I feel wonderful. It's kind of strange how he got into boxing. He went off to school to play college football, and after graduating, it was sort of around the time of COVID, him coming out of college, and was kind of deciding what he was going to do. And he started training to get ready to go to Canadian Football League. Didn't occur, but he was looking for hard training, and he Googled and found that boxing was hard training. In that training process, he fell in love with boxing. Wow. So he only been boxing 3.5 years and became nationally ranked. So wow. it's truly things like this, truly a blessing from God. I mean, he's a hard worker and committed, but so we're so excited to see him have his pro debut.
And this is his pro debut. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah. What's the name of your son?
His name is Kason Trainwreck Wakely.
Okay, Wakely. I like that, Wakely. I like that. Yeah. So, para ustedes que están en sintonía, el hijo de Wake va a estar haciendo su debut profesional en el boxeo, y usted ya escuchó la historia. En caso de que quiera escucharla un poquito mejor en español, su hijo iba a ser un jugador profesional, un jugador de fútbol americano universitario, y se suponía que entrara a una liga canadiense, y por cuestiones del COVID, como todos, ¿verdad? Algunas cosas no se dieron, pero mira, por cosas de Dios, como él no pudo ir a esta liga canadiense, él le dijo, no, yo quiero entrenar duro. Y alguien le dijo que en Google buscara, porque el entrenamiento de boxeo, el workout para el boxing es muy duro, y todos lo sabemos porque conocemos acá coaches muy buenos. Y entonces él, a través de ese entrenamiento, se enamoró del boxeo, y va a hacer su debut profesional este 18 de octubre.
Es que a veces uno como padre, uno ve a los hijos de una manera y ellos al final eligen. Entonces uno da un poquito de miedito a esas cosas, pero realmente hay que dejarlos brillar donde ellos quieren brillar.
You know, in La Bandida, it's talking about something very interesting. Like for you, for example, as a father, do you ever feel like within you that fear of your son losing or your son getting, beat up or something like that?
Well, I can say this, that the idea of him losing, it doesn't bother me that much because I know that he's highly competitive, and if he goes out and do his very best, then I'm pleased with that. But yeah, there's always that fear of, you love your child, so you don't want to see him hurt. But it's a sport that he chose. He understands it. Football was a physical sport. And come over to boxing, he loves boxing even more than football, which I never thought that would be. So, you just let him go, let him work hard and train and compete, and you pray.
But feel scared?
Yes, I do. I definitely feel nervous. And there's been incidents where he was in fights and you're biting your fingernails because you're a little bit afraid, but it's the fun that he has overrides the fear that you have.
How exciting! I mean, it is a mix of emotions,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Excitement. You are also proud, yes, right? Of him, but at the same time, if he's not like doing so well, you are concerned, nervous, and
it's a combination.
It is.
But but how amazing that throughout the entire process you are there with him, and to me that's all that matters. Like because I am also a father, and I can only imagine how I don't know. It's such an exciting thing to feel, such a fire within you to look at your right and see your dad, by your corner or even sitting there, and that's special.
Yes,
that's special. So
well, I'm with him all the time. I don't claim to know as much about boxing. I enjoy it as a fan, but we've been blessed to have. We had Nate Campbell, which was a 3-time world champion in Jacksonville, Florida, training him for a while before we came over to Hall of Fame trainer Tito Ocasio out of Ocala. So he's had great trainers to guide him, so it makes you a little bit more relaxed with things like that.
So Tito Ocasio, baby.
Wow. Ocasio, yes.
Hey, ese PR en la casa. Wow. Ya. Pero él es puertorriqueño, sí. Tremendo peleador, Aquí está. He's in Ocala, right?
He's in Ocala, yes.
Yeah.
He has a gym in Ocala called John 316 and 17 Boxing Club.
Wow.
And so it's a great club. And my son and Tito, several months back, went to Puerto Rico for a week and trained. And Tito just pushed him through real hard. So it's all been a journey. It's all been fun.
Yeah, no, and I wanna share with you guys a little bit about Tito Ocasio. Tito Ocasio, just so you know, and also they have they have a gym in Ocala, as Wake is saying. Tito has been training so many professional fighters and boxer because sometimes they have these MMA fighters. They need to implement the boxing to level up their game.
Yes.
And they need people like Tito to make it happen. So Tito is amazing. I am so excited to see the fights. So let's talk about the lineup, the card for that day. Who's gonna be the very first match that day, October 18th?
Well, at this point in time, we're still kind of lining up who's going to fight first. We do know that my son it'll be the main event, co-main event, it'll be him and another guy. So right now we're still getting the lineup again, but it will be between 8 and 10 bouts. And so next week we'll release those names and let everybody know what it is, and you can see the bout sheets and all that stuff.
Okay,
Nice.
okay,
Yes,
I see. So your son's gonna be the co-main event. And can we mention the main event or not yet?
Well, I'll get back with you and give it to you.
Okay. Yeah, I want it all.
Yes. You'll be the first to get it for sure.
Yes. Okay, you better pay attention. You better stay tuned because we're gonna be talking about this event every single morning show here in Tu Fiesta Radio because we wanna be there October 18th. Mark your calendars, marca tu calendario y no te lo pierdas. Oye, y estamos espectaculares. October 18th, baby. Vamos para allá. No te lo puedes perder después que toquen el Fan Fest hoy para allá. So, doors open at 5. Claro que sí. Doors open at 5 and then at 6 p.m.
First fight.
The first fight. I love it. So you have 1 hour to have fun and enjoy, mingling, networking, do whatever you want, and then, continuing having fun throughout the night until 9 or 10 p.m. probably?
Yes, probably around till 10 p.m.
Till 10 p.m. Yes. Yeah, because that takes time.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll enjoy themselves like you talked before. AC, it's a beautiful building. You know that Legacy Park. We're talking about an $8 million facility, and the seating is perfect. You're not all crunched up or anything. Yeah. So it's going. And again, we're going to have the drinks. We're going to have the food. We're going to have the fun. Full entertainment.
Yeah.
Full
entertainment.
We're gonna be there covering the event. We have to be there.
Please come.
Yes, absolutely. So, if you have any questions, if you would like that, I think we're gonna give away this beginning next week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, once we have the fights and all of that, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Because we're gonna be talking. Vamos a estar hablando aquí mucho acerca de este evento y promoviéndolo, porque a nosotros los latinos somos fanáticos del boxeo. La verdad que sí. We are big fans in the entire Latin America of boxing. Mexico, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Ecuador. Do you guys do any boxing over there?
Yeah, we do.
Hey.
I mean, we actually have one, but it's not a boxing. It's the UFC. We have like Marlon Vera, which is very known, and he had played with like big players. But I did box once. It was a week of training.
Okay.
But I really enjoyed it. It was something about the schedule, but if I have the opportunity to go back, I will
go back to boxing.
Who knows?
Okay,
Who knows?
You know I have my gloves in my car, right?
Well, maybe I have a hidden talent, you know. Who never knows.
Yo conozco uno en Ocala, el sobrino de nuestro querido amigo Ángel y la Raza. Ángel y la Raza en Ocala. You know him?
No, I don't.
No, el
El Raza.
Y la Raza.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
In Ocala, he win many fires.
Angel.
Well, we had a very close friend with La Raza's family because he has es un tío. Él
es el tío. Se llaman igual los dos.
So his uncle is a promoter. He's a promoter within the music industry, and we are always in touch with him. He's a very wonderful person.
Yeah. Well, Angel came out of Tito trained Angel Raza. Tito Casio did. Yes, he did. For his pro fights, and
he's a good fighter.
He's a good fighter, and Angel called me last week, because him and my son built a real relationship through Tito's gym, and he's like, "Hey man, me and my friends, we're gonna be there to see K-Son fight, so it's gonna be so much fun, man."
That's amazing. I love it. I can see how much passion you are putting into this. Así que mi gente, ya usted sabe, octubre 18 vamos a tener una cartelera estelar que la vamos a estar anunciando la próxima semana, y vamos a tener 2 eventos importantes esa misma noche, así que no te lo pierdas. Déjanos saber cualquier pregunta que tengas en cuanto a boletos, en cuanto a amenidades, en cuanto a actividades promocionales, porque la verdad que va a ser bien emocionante. Yo voy a estar ahí, yo no sé de ustedes, pero yo voy a estar ahí porque es que yo como un aficionado del boxeo, la verdad no me consigo perdiéndome esa gran noche. How many seats can we fill? Because I am assuming that at some point we can say no more, right?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, at some point we'll have to kind of shut down what's coming in, but we can comfortably still be able to put about 2,500 people in the building, so we should be fine. But tickets are selling quite fastly, and it's coming. And again, like I said, you still have that sector of people coming from out of town for this thing. We have a fighter coming from Puerto Rico, even. You know what I mean? And so he has family in the area that's excited about him coming to being on the show, his first fight. So we have the capacity, but it will fill up quickly.
That's awesome. Así que sí, tenemos capacidad, pero tienes que apurarte. Tienes que apurarte, Arte, porque óigame, te vas a quedar afuera una vez más. We're going to be promoting this like heavy way. Let me tell you, and you, there is no way you're going to be missing the information all over the place. Social media, throughout the radio, we're going to put it on TV, all over the place, because we want you there. So now, is this event any way related to your organization, or it is 2 different things completely?
It is because with my Wake Up and Dream, like I started the mentorship, the nonprofit, I just rolled over and just still called my up on my pro license for promoting in Florida. It's still Wake Up and Dream. So it's always connected. Wake Up and Dream. That is Wake Up and Dream is something that I really believe in. I don't think I happened upon it. I think it was more spiritual how I came up with the name. So everything I'm attached to is just Wake Up and Dream.
Qué maravilla. And actually, I learned recently that you guys have like, or used to have, or maybe you still do, like have like a program that works alongside with the sheriff department. Is that correct?
Yes. With the city of Gainesville, the sheriff's department, we've been able to team up in certain situations and be able to target our youth and just be there for our youth. You know, we're in a situation and time now that the youth need us more than ever. And so a mentoring program that we have, we able to deal with kids like 3 times out the month. We meet up. It's maybe 20, 25 kids, but it's always a random work in the community that Wake Up and Dream does. So we're enjoying that, man, because you find situations where kids just need somebody to care and spend time with them. And my wife was in the school system from a teacher to principal to executive director with the district for 30 years. So it allowed us to come across a lot of kids and knew what our passion really was.
That is awesome. You see, I love what I wanna go back to something you just said. Sometimes kids that we call them trouble kids, or that they get in trouble really easy, they just need someone to care and to help them and coach them. I love that.
Yes.
Darle una oportunidad, darle una nueva oportunidad.
Algunas veces los niños o los chicos, o los jóvenes, los adolescentes, la juventud, que le llamamos los problemáticos o le ponemos etiquetas de que ellos son así o son asados. Simplemente necesitan a alguien que se interese por ellos y que les dé una oportunidad, como tú mencionaste, Bandida.
And have faith on them.
Exacto, yeah. You need to have some faith of them and coach and guide them and give them some love. That's a love language.
Yes.
That's a love language. Services. That's a love language.
Y muchos de ellos, y la gran mayoría, cuando eso pasa, cuando hay alguien que le da esa nueva oportunidad, son los que se convierten en los héroes del
Yes, actually, you know what? I am gonna invite you all to watch. You probably watch already. Wake Up, but I love this movie. Oh my goodness! It's called the George Foreman, the boxer. George Foreman.
Yes.
It's called like that. The movie is called George Foreman on Netflix. He was like that. He was he came from a super humble family. They used to call the troublemaker. They actually even send him to like a boarding school to learn different things and break the bad habits and create new ones. Well, he used to get in any kind of trouble, and in boxing changed his life.
Exactly. Yes.
For good. It's amazing. I love his story. He actually ended up becoming like a pastor and everything.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And impacted the entire world through boxing. Like, through boxing and also minister. He became he has a ministry of preaching and it was amazing. I mean, you have to watch that movie and it just gives you goosebumps. Amazing.
Indeed it does. I know what you're talking about.
Así que les invito a que vean esta película de este boxeador muy famoso que se llama, actually I think the only one that bring him up was Muhammad Ali. Yeah.
Muhammad Ali, yes. Yeah.
Actually, in that movie, Muhammad Ali, obviously he lost to Muhammad Ali, but they became friends. At first they were a little, they had this little arrogance, but he understood that Muhammad Ali was kind of like a character. He wasn't he wasn't like he was that arrogant, but he was kind of like a character in the ring. He used to tell you, and Muhammad Ali actually helped him a lot in the movie and became really close and all of that.
Yeah. That's a great story.
Yeah, that's a great story. Talk about, inspirational stories. So, una vez más, going back to our event, October 18th, ladies and gentlemen, we're making history here in Alachua County. Estamos haciendo historia porque entiendo que esta es la primera pelea de boxeo profesional y tenemos el hijo de Wake que vamos a estar disfrutando de su debut profesional. So we're going to be enjoying Wake's son on his pro debut, and I am super excited and proud of him. So we hope to see you there, and make sure that beginning this coming Monday, hey, listen to me, this coming Monday, we're going to start every single hour of the show. We're going to give away at least one ticket for you to come, okay? What you have to do, we're going to let you know. We're going to talk about boxing. We're we're going to do trivia. We're going to promote the event. You need to be calling in and answering the questions, all right? So you can be part of the event. Esto va a ser, it's going to be a lot of fun beginning this coming Monday at Tu Fiesta Radio. ¿Sí o no,
Muy bien, me gusta eso.
Ahí está.
Me encanta, vamos a...
Ahí está. So,
pero que sean fáciles las trivias.
Que sean fáciles las trivias.
Sí, porque es que de verdad.
No, she wants everything easy, you know. No, she just want to give it away. No, you have to make it a little harder for people sometimes, you know.
I had a training for Chico Love.
She wants to train now to knock Chico Love out.
Yeah.
Knock out. So Chico Love, ya tú sabes, trae los gloves, bring the gloves, because la bandilla está ready for you, okay? We're excited now, excited. No, de verdad que sí.
I can train you. My 1 week experience has to mean something.
It counts for something. Yes.
I guess you're in good hands. Oh my God. Señoras y señores, 18 de octubre, anótalo en tu calendario, no te pierdas esto, que estoy bien, pero bien emocionado, la verdad que sí. Óigame, de este evento tan importante. Chicas, algo más que ustedes crean que se nos esté quedando en cuanto al evento.
Is it open for kids?
Yes,
skip pates also the same price of the tickets?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good question, because sometimes, you have these discounts for kids, seniors, military. Is there anything of that happening?
We can always acknowledge, because how we feel about our veterans and our seniors. That is something that, so I do have someone set the door to acknowledge some of those situations because we want everybody to be able to come have fun at this event. Everybody.
Yep. That's good. So it's a family-friendly event.
Oh, yes, definitely family fun. That's what it's all about.
Perfect. So es un evento para
la familia.
Para toda la familia. No, y está espectacular porque es muy válido preguntarlo porque hay eventos de este tipo que quizás no lo son, pero el hecho que se puedan traer los niños y demás es bueno. That's such a cool, aspect, because if you bring your kid and your kid get motivated, about the sports and all of that, that is awesome. That is awesome. Wakes, thank you for coming today, de verdad.
Man, I thank you for having me. I thank you so much for having me.
No, absolutely.
It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. We're so proud of you, your son, your family putting this event together and literally making history. I mean, we never, as far as I know, we never had a pro boxing event here in Alachua County.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't even have Legacy Park to begin with.
Exactly. Yeah, like I said, being in the city of Alachua, having that building is just a beautiful thing. I mean, it's like to me, the best place around to have an event of this magnitude.
Absolutely. So, Legacy Park, ladies and gentlemen, at Legacy Park in the city of Alachua, October 18th. Doors open at 5 p.m. until 10 p.m. We're going to have a good numbers of fight, a great lineup of fighters. And how exciting to know that Wake's son is doing his pro boxing debut that exact day. I am gonna be there. I want to witness that because I want to be part of history, baby. And then later we're gonna have more fights. But I was at the very first pro boxing fight. Okay,
exactly.
Yeah.
You remember Kason trained Rick Wakely, and the theme of the event is Tonight We Fight.
I love it. Yes, that's the name of the flyer. That's the name of Tonight We Fight. So that night we fight. Así que bring the gloves, okay? Because that night we fight. Thank you, Wake. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Wake.
Thank you so much. So, mi gente, nos vamos a la próxima pausa y ya mismo regresamos con nuestra abogada de Estate Planning. Quédate con nosotros en el show
de la mañana.
En Gainesville, Florida, la casa de los latinos. Fiesta Radio. Tu Fiesta Radio, celebrando
soy Gilberto Santa Rosa y los invito a sintonizar Tu Fiesta Radio.
Hola, ¿qué tal? It's your girl Becky G. Los quiero mucho.
Soy Camilo. Tú sabes cómo va, te habla Nicky Jam.
Hola, soy Shakira.
Dímelo, dímelo. Raúl Alejandro. Nosotros somos el grupo Manana.
Soy Melina León. Sintoniza en Tu Fiesta Radio.
Hola, ¿qué tal, amigos? Yo soy Juanes.
Somos Flor del Tabaco y los invitamos a sintonizar Tu Fiesta Radio.
La variedad 24/7.
Tu Fiesta Radio, celebrando nuestra música, la casa de los latinos, en Gainesville, Florida, 95.7, Tu Fiesta Radio.
No. Mira lo que les he hecho a mi camioneta. Esto es tu culpa.
Yo estaba primero saliendo y usted me chocó a mí.
No.
Tú.
Yo voy a llamar ahora mismo a Jeffrey Melton, mi abogado.
Jeffrey, mi esposo, llámalo.
Meldon Law habla Jeffrey.
Una mujer loca aquí. Me acaba de tocar la camioneta.
¿Un cliente nuevo? Sí, pero un poco complicado.
Saludos mis hermanos latinos, soy Gilberto Santa Rosa y los invito a sintonizar Tu Fiesta Radio.
Hola, ¿qué tal? It's your girl Becky G. Los quiero mucho.
Soy Camilo. Tú sabes cómo va, te habla Nicky Jam.
Hola, soy Shakira.
Dímelo, dímelo. Raúl Alejandro. Nosotros somos el grupo Manana.
Soy Melina León. Sintoniza en Tu Fiesta Radio.
Hola, ¿qué tal, amigos? Yo soy Juanes.
Somos Flor del Tabaco y los invitamos a sintonizar Tu Fiesta Radio.
La variedad 24/7.
Tu Fiesta Radio, celebrando nuestra música, la casa de los latinos, en Gainesville, Florida, 95.7, Tu Fiesta Radio.
We're the Martin family, and we've been members of Campus USA since 1998.
It's very important to have a personal relationship with anyone you're doing business with. They don't try to guide you in another direction when they know who you are and what you're trying to do.
I think they give a lot of people a chance that other financial institutions would not.
Everyone, helps you. Make sure you have what you need, exactly what you want, in the way that you want it.
I don't feel like a customer at campus. I feel like I'm a member of their family.